What is good, Straw Hat Crew, and welcome back to the channel. You already know, it's a banger. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alrighty, and for today, we have Lala Batiste just proved why female streamers fell off. I don't think all female streamers fall off. I think a certain niche and a certain group of them fall off. But I think like the Sennas, the Extra Emilys, the Valkyries, the Pokimans, they don't usually tend to fall off. Let's go ahead and get into it though, y'all.
I feel like a lot of men come together on Twitch and they do things together.
I feel like they box out the girls they're not sleeping with. I'll say it.
Yeah, and like
if you're not giving up, you probably are a little gated. I don't care.
Yeah, no,
I've got nothing to lose
say it
over
all.
here. If girls did certain things that men did on Twitch, they would be far more canceled. I feel like if we're not flirting or playing the
so
part
hard.
with men, it's really
so hard. Like even
and
just
I'm
the
watching y'all, and I'm
thing.
watching from like an outside perspective. Like even with y'all collabs, if it's not flirty and sexy and what they
I see, but like I just said, that's what certain types, right? Because you do kind of see a little bit of that flirtatious, a little bit of that parasocialness with the Senna and the agent type of thing, but it was never on no DDG on DDG and what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. It was never on the level of DDG and India Love. You know what I'm saying? Like Senna and Agent's parasocialness was never on the same level of DDG and India Love's parasocialness. Two different types of shit. Same thing with the Extra Emily and Agent, and then Senna and your like it's just different levels of parasocialism, different levels of flirtationism. Like it's different levels to this shit. Y'all genuinely like be over there, like on the DDG, the Shay side of content creation, on that spiritual, on that plane over there. Y'all really be over there like actually like you're going crazy. Y'all be doing the most, and I don't know if y'all feel like y'all have to in order to be successful. But if that's what you feel like, then maybe you shouldn't be around those type of streamers. Maybe you should start going out on yourself, going out on your own. And I know it's harder to go out on your own than to just get a quick little easy stimmy boost from DDG or a quick easy stimmy boost from Deshay. I understand that, but at the end of the day, you're gonna build a community for yourself, and you're gonna be able to make the content you want to make without having to do all that flirting and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
they want to see.
That's just
It's
my
not
take on
interesting.
Oh
it,
yeah,
though.
I don't want to watch. It's not interesting. They want to like people really live through.
That's just not true though. That's just not true. Some niggas maybe. I just don't think that's true, y'all. I'm not tapping in. Okay, I'll say this. The only time I was tapping in to be a little bit parasocial, I'll give y'all this. The only time I ever tapped in to be a little bit parasocial was during the Streamer University. I was being a little bit parasocial, and I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. I was being a little parasocial. But besides that, I don't tap into streams anyways. Y'all know that. But I'm not gonna tap into a stream just so I can see DDG flirting with fucking I literally forgot her name again, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going there to see that. Or I'm not going to watch a Jay Cinco stream to see him flirt with Lala. Or to see him talk, like, fucking risen up Lala all day. Like, that's just not what I'm doing. Now, do some niggas do that? Maybe. But I don't think that's a majority. Maybe it is a majority. Who knows? I don't know like that. But I just don't feel like it can be.
Especially like Twitch live content, because it's easier to get invested in people and really feel like you know them, which has its pros and cons, but at the end of the day, you don't really know everyone.
Boy, those are some wild claims right there. Over the past year, we've made quite a few videos on the plight of the female streamer. And at the end of every single video, we've given some sort of advice that we thought would probably push people into a more positive direction. But honestly, month in and month out, event in and event out, moment in and moment out, we constantly see female streamers fall back into those bad habits. At the beginning of the year, a lot of the female streamers sought down the path of changing the trajectory for them and their futures forever by doing something that a lot of people didn't think they would do. See, at Streamer University, a lot of them started to click up and connect with one another, saying that they would form new unions and, create content groups and collaborate more and vow against the men.
But also, whether I'm single or not single, I don't feel like that has a difference on my content or.
Then y'all do that. But if y'all are gonna look at y'all's numbers, because here's the problem when y'all do that. When y'all are gonna look at y'all's numbers, when y'all are doing this in the beginning, you're making groups, you know, you're not really collabing with the big male streamers anymore. When y'all look at y'all numbers are not going to be nowhere. Y'all numbers are gonna be fucking stagnant probably. Y'all numbers are gonna be but if you keep putting in that work, keep putting the effort, keep grinding on your, you know what I'm saying, keep grinding on what you believe in, then eventually you're gonna have something to succeed out of it. You know what I'm saying? It might not ever be on no AMP level. It might be bigger than AMP level. Who knows? Until you actually put the work in to see what it's gonna be. But I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I don't know.
Or career, because like I said, like I'm very focused on the girl content. So guys have asked me to collab, but if I don't see a purpose or benefit in it for me, then it's a no, because most of the time it's just the same little thing, like the little fake flirting, the dirty macking, and I just felt like, how am I benefiting from this?
Right.
I'm not. So that was why my decision was my decision.
And it was seemingly working. Like, I saw a bunch of people get used last year or in years past as just props for content creation and stream to only be benefited by the guys. You know, the community would turn on them after they said something that they didn't like or decided not come on stream, or even go on one stream with this guy, another stream with this guy. Now they're classified as some ball that's getting passed around. So it was refreshing to see that.
Yeah, man, but you know, that's just the way the world works, bro. Like, that's just double standard of the world. We say this all this fucking time. Like, I mean, that's, if I go out and smack a bitch in the face, I'm getting jail time. If a bitch comes out and smacks me in the face, she's getting a light talking to. It's just the way the world works, bro. Like,
a lot of the women streamers decided to collaborate with each other. Whether it was Zoe and India, Lala and Raya, Emily and Senna, whatever the case may be, the girl power felt like a scene in a Marvel movie where everybody's coming together under the power of womanhood. But then, like a moth to a flame, they reverted back to their tendencies and their ways. Now, I get it. There's a lot more motion. There's a lot more views. There's a lot more clout. There's a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Thank you. I mean, me and you were talking pretty much the same thing. I'm saying the same shit. It's like, I get it. I understand that your numbers is looking like shit. I know they is, because you're not working with the biggest no more. You're starting from scratch. When you start from scratch, your shit is you're not gonna have shit, cause you building it up all from here. You just building it up. Well, big man upstairs, and then you just building it and building it and building it. You know what I'm saying? It's all you. So of course, your numbers aren't going to be as high as when it was you and you had the DDG stimmy, or you and the Kai stimmy. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But your community is going to be way better than if you just have a stimmy.
Everything that comes with collaborating with men, but there's also the bad sides of collaborating with men. And even though they were starting to build a bubbling fan base, going the female only route, you know, just staying with their niche, with their audience that they kind of cultivated with other people that looked like them, maybe it wasn't happening fast enough for them. Maybe they weren't popping off. I don't really know what the case is, but quickly and fastly this year, we saw a lot of the female streamers revert back to hanging out with the male streamers.
Marlon's asking if he can pull up. Yo, low key, I kind of want to do a stream with Marlon and Lacey. I hate to admit it, but Marlon and Lacey as a duo has been like one of the funniest duos in a while. And I don't understand how to explain it, but they are like, Marlon and Lacey are literally like the perfect couple, I think.
Hello?
They're the perfect couple. They're really good. They're such a good duo. Dude, I clicked on Marlon's stream yesterday and I watched them get like yelled at by like some guy in New York, and he was like trying to fight Lacey, and then he turned and started flirting with Marlon while he was trying to fight him. It made no sense. Like, it actually made no sense, but it was really funny to watch because I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was so crazy. So yeah, I actually want them to come out here and do a stream.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with women and men collaborating. Like, on the surface level, them doing that shouldn't be.
No, it's not. It's not really bad. It's just whenever they farm parasocialism, they're going to get parasocialism, because niggas are going to give it to you in waves, and not as much. However much you thought you were gonna get, you're getting more than what you thought you're gonna get off of that. You're gonna get more, because niggas love being parasocial. That's just what they love doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, at the end of the day, like a male streamer and a female streamer collabing together, there's nearly nothing wrong with it. It's just what you decide to do during that collab and the people that are in your community.
Anything crazy. If I go out and get some ice cream and I have a woman friend, I should be able to get ice cream with them. If I'm doing, I don't know, some sort of mixed co-ed type of basketball game and I want to get a woman involved in the basketball game and somebody else has their 2v2 team with a woman and we can play basketball, like all that stuff should be in bounds. And I think in other types of content, for the most part, this is okay, but for whatever reason in streamer land, it always goes to relationships, it always goes to the parasocial aspects, it always goes to shipping, and it just creates for the most toxic environment. So when female streamers this year started to get back into the collaborating with the men, you know, the shipping conversations ran rampant.
Jay is with Lala. DDG is with India or Wendy. I'm not really sure. That's his opinion. Silky is with Raya. Jason is with Sakura. Ron got his girlfriend. Adapt got Tara. Max got his girlfriend. Lacey is with Darla. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. Rage got Cinna.
That's crazy.
And I got Martha, right? Now, I'm not saying I'm cuffed, but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? That's Martha. That's Martha. You know what I'm saying? Mi Marta, you know what I'm saying? Hear me out, okay? No, I'm not. That doesn't mean we're together. We're not cuffed. We're not none of that. We are friends trying to get to know each other, okay?
This nigga's over here farming parasocials, bro. He just listed off every parasocial relationship these niggas know. What? They're together?
And don't get me wrong, I think that everybody sees the benefits of doing these fake Twitch relationships, getting together with people, etc., etc. Hell, even to this day, female streamers talk about how one of the cheat codes to growing in this industry for them is by basically being in a relationship. You know, finding a guy, doing your little flirty stuff, and getting a bunch of clips off.
Yo, I'm looking for somebody. Listen up. I want to become famous on Twitch. I'm looking for somebody like another streamer who wants to do collab streams, and we act like we girlfriend and boyfriend, like Marlon and Marta or DDG and India. Who wants to be my PR fake relationship boyfriend for likes and views?
But I guess I gotta give the final warning that I'm ever gonna give about this situation again and let these people know, hey, ladies, this is not going to work out in your best favor and best interest. We've seen time and time again in which doing this...
What's that thing that Einstein said? Hold on, I want to say it right. It's something like doing the same thing over and over again is like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome is the definition of insanity.
Relationship content, this sexualized content, this nasty type of content is not working out for the women long term. If we think about all the big women streamers that have been out in the past 2 years, how many of them can we say are really going into 2026 with us and have built a core audience and fan base in 2025 and beyond? I think Senna,
like
Extra
3.
Emily,
Senna, Extra Emily, Pokemon, and Valerie. If we're talking about, if you're talking about new stream, new school, then yeah, just Senna and Extra Emily. Maybe Yana. Maybe. That's about it. Now, if we're talking about old string, got Pokemon and Valerie. You know what I'm trying to say in there, but.
It kind of gets hard to name some of these people, but everybody else named in these videos, like the Rayas of the world, the Zoe Spencers of the world, hell, even that Chloe woman who would go to Walmart and ask people what's better, Black History Month or Martin Luther King. Yeah, remember when she started streaming? All of these women are gone now. All the women from Streamer U, all the women from Plaqueboy Max's Love Show, those women are gone. Where are any of the women from DDG's That's My Ball Show? Where are all these women right now? The parasocial epidemic has basically crucified a lot of these female streamers' careers over the past year. Literal narratives built up off the internet based off of how this woman feels about this man, how this man feels about this woman, how this woman feels about this woman dealing with this man. It is actually crazy. Every time I doom scroll on TikTok, I get a think piece about the psychology of India Love or Zoe Spencer or Senna or...
Who's making these and who's going out their way to make these shit so they appear on my For You page? Like, I'm not trying to watch this 3-minute breakdown of her sucking psychology. Watch out.
Whatever woman is seen next to whatever great celebrity man. And especially when one woman is with a singular man for a week or two appearing in their content, and the next week they're with somebody else, the wheels fall off. Right now, Plaque-Boy Max's girlfriend is getting drugged through the mud because she used to do stuff on Silky Stream, which shouldn't really even be a problem, but the way that the community at large treats these women content creators, or hell, just these women in general on this side of the internet, is a bit crazy. They literally can't even have friends without people shipping them.
Would you date Agent?
No, we're friends. Like, we've never had any romantic interest. We've always been friends.
I was like, I thought y'all were dating.
No. But like, we've always been really good. Like, that's my homie. You know what I mean?
Friends.
And like, when he met me, it kind of sucked because everyone was like, oh my God, they're dating. And like, it's like that with me with like a lot of guys. Like, I can't have a guy friend that I have really good chemistry with, because if I do, everybody's like, oh, she is fucking him. And I'm like, I know. Like,
yeah.
I wish, okay, that I was really just going out all crazy like people accuse me of, but I'm just not doing that at all.
Why do you wish you were doing
Well, no,
that?
I don't wish it, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, if I was living that life, then cool, accuse me all that stuff, but I'm not out here doing that.
I feel like a lot of men come together on Twitch and they do things together. They even just
I feel like they box out the girls they're not sleeping with. I'll say it.
Yeah, and like,
if you're not giving up pussy.
If y'all notice, like, and this is the thing, and this is the thing, and this is the thing, and this is the thing. If y'all notice, if y'all are smart enough to know this, why the fuck are we not smart enough to be like, yo, if we really want a future in this streaming shit that doesn't have to do with us being in parasocial relationships and farming shit like that, then we have to get out on our own and put our own 2 feet on the ground. Start getting makeup companies to sponsor this shit. Start getting, like, girls that don't have much to be dreams of being streamers, like actual, real, genuine streamers, not no hot tub shit, bro. Like, genuine, like, you go out and you do shit, or you play the game, like, just something, like, on some genuine shit. And I feel like you really could have something there, cause there's no real route that these younger women are getting pushed to besides OnlyFans, bro. That's all they hear is OnlyFans or be a sugar baby. That's all they hear nowadays is that. So this new streaming route can really be something great for them, like great for young women. But the way y'all are going about it is just shit. And I understand why y'all are doing it. The engagement's better, the views are better, the likes, like everything's better. But the foundation is shit. So whenever you try to build anything on it, it's gonna crumble every single fucking time. Simple as that.
See, you probably are a little gated.
I feel like Lala was on the right path there, but then we diverted to the sexual conversation. While I do feel as if there potentially is some validity to that, the conversation about collaborating with men is already going to put you in relationship content, so it's a lose-lose anyway. What I do want to see happen more, but I'm just not seeing it, is female content creators sticking together. Even through the low views, even through the not a lot of motion, even through the trial and error. If it means that you got to miss out on a cool event, you got to miss out on a cool event. I know it's been talked about before, but I've yet to see any sort of stream or collab group that is women-led be propped up yet. And we've had the emergence of a new content creation group this year like Capaholics, but what about the Womanholics? When are they gonna pop up? And it also doesn't do anybody any justice when these content creators that are women are attacking each other on the TL. It only fuels certain narratives. Yeah. And I'm not even necessarily saying these are good narratives, but it's fueling those narratives 1000%. Remember last week when people ran around with this narrative that Cooking with Kaya went broke?
Oh, cause you went to Dubai.
There was a quote running around saying, I went from making so much money to struggling in every way, and I just hate that the truth is we're all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from severe financial hardship. That shit is unreal for me. Now, I don't know who needs to say this, but that was a fake tweet from a fake account. You literally got AI'd if you ran around with that narrative. And instead of backing her and not bashing her, you would think that the female streaming community would step up at that point, champion her, validate the claim or not, or see what's going on. But the reality is that they turn their back on her. You even had some female streamers coming out giving this advice for her as if it was needed or asked for.
If you really going broke, let me save you. All you gotta do is ask people streaming you to collab. They gonna collab with you. I will collab with you. All you gotta do is pop up your stream, title it "Going Broke," and get up there and just start talking. I promise you niggas is gonna join, because you just damn near hit the shade room with that shit. Go ahead and do some promos, some story promos. Cooking with Kaya. You about to piss me the fuck off. Because why the fuck you ain't make no motherfucking culinary, like, aprons and shit and sell them bitches. You really finna piss me off. Why you ain't make no YouTube channel where niggas paid you?
Oh my God. Ugh, brother.
It's not broke. Like, I don't believe it.
Instead of actually supporting her there in that moment, she actually fueled the fire in the narrative by giving her this.
She just went about giving her advice the wrong way. If Cooking with Kyle was genuinely going broke, that was pretty solid advice, but needed to be heard earlier for one. She needed to start a YouTube channel and all that shit earlier, start selling merch earlier and shit, but she had a whole bunch of hype. But she just said that so fucking nasty. Like, the way she said that was just so, it's just nasty.
Unsolicited advice publicly on the internet. I'm pretty sure you could have reached out to her, gang, instead of bashing her with all the rest of the people on the internet. And I've seen their attempts to collaborate just fall throughout the year. I remember Wendy Ortiz saying that she wanted to put together a sleepover for all the female streamers, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen.
Yes, like, I want to invite every single girl to do like a little sleepover. Like, yeah, Sakura, Emily, Vanilla, QT, Emeru, Peika, KDB, Lala, India, Nina, Eve, Pokimane, Brooklyn, every single girl, even the ones I didn't name.
You guys know one of my first sub goals was like the streamer girl game night sleepover, and too many people are doing that now. So I think that's a better idea for me, and that's more fitting
Where
for
I have
me.
the podcast, we can do like therapy
Yes,
night,
everyone can have their own
night.
like segment. Seven could do that. We could have Brooke, her sister, come do a Pilates class for all the girls that are there. Y'all, that would be a great idea. Shout out to you because the wellness idea is cute.
Yeah,
I
like
love
a
that.
wellness retreat, because we don't think about like mental health on social media.
No, we could talk about things that, oh my God, that's perfect. Y'all, when would be a good time to do this? It would have to be next year because it's coming into all the important holidays.
You see, instead of actually executing on this sleepover concept, the past couple of days, people have just been spending time dissecting, making sure that people weren't being shady or shaded, trying to figure out why this person wasn't on the list, that person on the list. And ultimately, it's probably going to hold up the actual activity and festivities from participants.
I'm just hearing a bunch of chatting. I'm hearing a bunch of chatting, bro. Y'all got the resources to get it done. So, I don't know what's going on.
Actually, we're gonna add Raya, because even if I beef with you, you're still a girl. At the end of the day, she's just a girl, huh?
She trying to do a sleepover. She had like a list of mad girls, and then the comments. Click it. But where's Zoe? Zoe is not up there. You see,
She literally said that includes the girls I didn't name. She says every girl. Come on, y'all. Come on, bro. Let's use our fucking brains. Let's watch the full clip. Let's watch the full clip, y'all. Come on.
Not up there on her list. So why are you commenting, where is she? Clearly she's not up there, and clearly she don't need to be up there. Clearly. So don't ask about me in comments. If you could already see I'm not there, why are you asking about me?
Now, I do think we're moving in the right direction with the sleepover and some of the more actions that like Senna and Emily and Emeru and some of the other content creators have been putting on recently. But there still seems to be levels of division and divide in the female content creator stratosphere. I'm not totally out on women jumping into the streaming sphere. Although I do believe that it is a male-dominated space, I do think that there's large audiences of women that are existing on.
Y'all are just gonna have to make y'all's own little fucking pocket. If y'all want, y'all are going to have to make it for yourself with your own too. I know. You gotta build it from the ground up. I understand. I know. Fuck. I can't get nothing given to me. No, I'm sorry. No, you gotta build this from the fucking ground up with these and with this and with that. With the big man upstairs, you're gonna have to just build it all from the ground up. I know, I understand that it's a pain in the ass, but it's gonna be way, 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 way better. Trust me.
Other portions of the internet that would love this type of content. I'm just asking for them to put away the cattiness, the divides between this group of creators over here, this group of creators over here, and most importantly, put the men down.
On me, they already up crazy. You can put them down a little bit. They up crazy. Make your own little section, make your own little spot that you can get your own little types of videos in. Like, oh my goodness, y'all. Women just need to start, they have to make their own space. If they want to be like actual streamers, be actual sponsors, get makeup deals, get all this, all that. I'm sure some of them already have it already, but just for a lot more women, right? If they want that for a lot more women, then they have to make their own space. They need to make their own just identity in the because right now their identity is tied to the men. That's why they can't separate, because their identity is tied to the men. They need to cut themselves loose and make their own identity. But I'm rambling, I'm yapping, and I'm gonna get off of here. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda. I got my gun on, yeah, she know I'm